President Moon Jae-in has kicked off his second day in Vietnam, the first leg of his 7-day two-nation tour. The South Korean leader is expected to meet with the Southeast Asian nation's key leaders today. Our chief Blue House correspondent Moon Connyoung is traveling with the president, and she joins us live from Hanoi. So, Connyoung, what can you tell us about the president's state visit to Vietnam thus far?
Well, Mark, it's day two of the South Korean president's 3-day state visit to Vietnam. But as we landed here in Hanoi in the afternoon yesterday, if you remember, today is actually the first full day President Moon has in this Southeast Asian country. Well, Mr. Moon began his day by paying homage at the mausoleum of the first president of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, Chi Minh, a revolutionary communist leader and the principal force behind the Vietnamese struggle against French colonial rule after World War II. President Moon and First Lady Kim Jong-suk then moved to the presidential palace of Vietnam, where South Korea's first couple received a state welcome from Vietnamese President Chun Dai-quang. The South Korean leader received a full welcome ceremony with military band and gun salutes. The two leaders are sitting down for a bilateral summit as we speak. President Moon and his Vietnamese counterpart were expected to discuss bringing their bilateral relationship to a whole new level. And following the one-on-one, they'll also hold an expanded summit along with their key aides and hold a joint press conference where they're expected to unveil a joint declaration for future-oriented relationship between the two countries, Mark.
And Connyoung, what is on the agenda for President Moon for the rest of this Friday?
Well, Mark, I can tell you, as I said, he has a full day ahead of him. The South Korean leader will also meet with top Vietnamese officials, including the General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, the Prime Minister, as well as the Chairwoman of Vietnam's National Assembly. But President Moon will spend most of his late afternoon meeting a businessman from both South Korea and Vietnam and encouraging more business and trade relations between the two. Now, if you remember, he had vowed to offset his sales diplomacy here in Vietnam, and that is exactly what he's doing. Another very interesting agenda on the president's itinerary, he's expected to play career counselor to South Koreans seeking jobs in Vietnam. That the presidential office says is to encourage more young South Korean job seekers to tap into Vietnam's employment market. That's all from me from Hanoi, but I'll keep you updated throughout the day.